Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. And I'm going to go ahead and address the elephant in the room for all 6 of y'all that watch me. I did scrub all of my content off of my YouTube as well as on the social networks connected to this YouTube. And I just really wanted a fresh start because sometimes we need that. And what better time to do it than the new year? So that's why that's happening. But content will be coming and it will be coming consistently. So go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe so you can be in the know. But, we'll get into that at some point later in this video. For right now, we just gonna go ahead and get into getting ready for the day. So yeah, I'm gonna let some music play for a little bit, then we can come back and chitter chat. I just want to pop in and say that I'm probably not going to do a whole bunch of extra talking in this video for this voiceover specifically because as you can tell, I'm a little under the weather and I sound sick as hell and I don't like that. I just listened back to the first part of the voiceover and I don't like that. So I'm going to be quiet for the most part. Yes, I burned hell out in my hot dogs. And no, I don't care because it actually turned out to be greatness. I don't know what it is about like a little extra crispy bacon or a little extra crispy hot dog, but it works. So yeah, that's what we did. And this right here is how you know I be cooking, because who just be taking stuff out the pot with their bare hands? People that's in the kitchen all the time. That's who. Now, people might not hold a great appreciation about how I scramble my eggs, but I like my eggs just done. Um, and as Miss Tabitha Brown would say, that's my business. Okay, so I'm finally in the car and on my way to work. So I didn't film the last little bit of stuff I was doing because I only had 20 minutes to get in the car and be able to be on time for work. So I'll just describe to you what I did. I haven't ate yet. I'm gonna eat once I get finished with this. I packed myself a little lunch. Basically, it was just leftovers from last night and an apple, and I got a bottle of water. I packed up some stuff so I could make. I'm gonna make a lip gloss and a body scrub. So I packed up the stuff for that, and then I also got all of my laundry because I'm gonna go to my mom's house to do laundry because the dryer at my house, it takes forever to dry. Like you have to dry several times before it'll actually dry, and I already don't like doing laundry, so that just takes me over the edge. So I'm gonna do that. So I had to pack my car and prepare my lunch all in the span of 20 minutes, so that's why I didn't film it. But I'm going to go ahead and get this drive to work out the way. I might do some recording like while I'm at work. Look at me looking like I'm working real hard, but I really ain't. I ain't doing really much of nothing. But I know y'all probably wonder. Well, you might not even be wondering, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. I work at a local tax place where, you know, I repair taxes or whatever. And so right now I'm just kind of practicing some stuff, trying to keep familiar with the software as we get prepared to start the income tax season. With income from tips, so the only difference is actually these two lines. I swear I ain't work for 15 seconds and leave like it may have seemed like, but like literally what I was doing, that's what I was doing all day. So, you know, it wasn't nothing sensational. So like, yeah, I'm leaving, but I was there for quite some time before I left. Also, if you don't want to hear me talk for the next 15 minutes, which I can understand, just go ahead and skip this part of the video. I'm talking about my goals for this upcoming year, but yeah. Okay, so I am off work and I'm on my way to my mama's house so I can do laundry and make this lip gloss and this body scrub. But in the meantime, in between time, I figured that I would hop on because my friend got me a, trying to make it. So my friend, he got me a car mount as one of the gifts he got me for Christmas this year because it be stressing him out how I will drive around with my phone in my hand. So it's a part of the gifts that one of the gifts that he gave me this year. So I finally had a chance to put it up in the car. So now I'm hands free. Turn up. So I figured since I have this time, I'm gonna go ahead and speak towards the title, which the title of this vlog is New Year, New Me. And I really don't believe in that shit because like I've been the same chick since I was like 7, and I like who I am. But like goals, I definitely set goals for the year. And it's not like it has to be. I have to change it at the very beginning of the year and stick to it for the rest of the year. It's a basic, like I give myself a progress report. So usually I set 10 goals every single year, and previously I pretty much stayed on top of meeting my goals. And like for 2019 I met all 10 of my goals. For 2020 I met 8 out of 10 of my goals. Now 2021 I did not meet a single one of my goals, and a lot of that is due to procrastination, as well as like just a lot of the goals kind of went hand in hand with each other. So if you don't complete one, the other one doesn't get done, and it was just a whole hot mess. Like my head was just not in the game for 2021, not gonna lie. And so, and I really didn't think about getting my head in the game until the last like 2-3 months of the year. And you know, the goals that I had, it wasn't gonna happen like that. So I decided for 2022, what I'm gonna do is still keep the goals set for the year, but rather than having a 10 list that I can just pick and choose throughout the year what I want to do, I'm going to set things quarterly. So for the first quarter, I have number 1, I want to post consistently. How I intend to post more consistently is rather than just letting the creativity strike whenever it wants to, I have decided to do a content calendar where basically I plan out the content that I plan to do for the month. And of course it's tentative because something could come up where, you know, I want to change what content I'm going to post, or I might decide for, you know, a week I want to post more content than I had originally planned for. So there's room for that type of stuff, but for the basis of how often I want to post, I have the content set. I also decided rather than trying to tackle all the different social medias and growing all the platforms at the same time, I'm really just going to focus on growing YouTube itself and my Instagram that is attached to this YouTube page. And I feel like doing it that way will help me in the long run. So I have a content calendar set up for January, and we'll see how that goes. And as well, I have a schedule. So the schedule is I'll post every first and third Wednesday. It'll be dedicated to vlogging. So vlogs like this, well, not like this specifically, I'll be doing different stuff, but it'll be a vlog. And then every second and fourth Wednesday, I'll be posting commentary because I love to get my unsolicited opinion. And then on Fridays, be strictly beauty content. I feel like another reason why I didn't post consistently is because while the point of this channel in itself is to give myself a creative outlet and to just, you know, Geminis are known for being all over the place, and creatively I'm all over the place. Like, you seen me do, cooking videos. You've seen me do DIY videos. You've seen me do commentary videos. You've seen me do beauty content. Like, you've seen me do, see me working out. You see me do a whole bunch of stuff. And having it that open led to a problem. So I've closed the door just a little bit. Like, you still get a vast majority of different content from me, but it's a little more closed in. So we'll see how that goes. And as the audience grows, I'll get followers who just want to see me do what I want to do, and not to have so heavily be just one thing. But we'll see how it goes. Goal number 2 is to move out. Currently, I live at my grandma's house. I moved out of my apartment in July, and I moved into my grandma's house, and that just, it ain't really, I want my own space again. Like, I'm grown, and I thought because my grandma lives primarily in Texas and she's not really here in South Carolina all that much, that I could be okay, just because I would still technically have my own space, but I can't change things in the living room if I want to, or I can't organize the kitchen the way that I would want it, because it's not my space. And then it's also the fact that I'm a grown woman, and if I want male company, I don't want to have to, it's weird to be hey, is it okay if such and such, I don't want to do all that. So it's time for me to go ahead and move out and get into my own space. And pretty much I plan to do it in this quarter. And for my area, this isn't crazy. I've lived in Washington previously, so I know that what I'm gonna say might seem a little crazy to some other people who are further away. But the only stipulations I got is I want to stay in the area that I'm in now. I'm at my mom's house. I made it to my mom's house. I want to stay in the area that I'm in. So because I previously lived in Clemson, and while I like Clemson because it has all the things, it's just real far away from my family, so I would have to drive nearly an hour, or somebody would have to drive nearly an hour to get to me. And there was a recipe for not really seeing the fam much, which sometimes I liked it, sometimes I didn't. And now I have the option where pretty much all of my family is within 10 to 15 minutes around me. So I kind of like that. So I want to stay in this area. We'll need a 2-bedroom. Bathroom, I would like 2 bathrooms, but I'm cool with just one. And what's the other thing? Oh, budget is $850. And like I said, people who live other places, that seems kind of crazy, but for my area, it's doable. And yeah, that's that. Also, goal number 3 is to launch GS Cosmetics. I have had this idea floating for 2 years, and it's not that I haven't done anything for it, because I have inventory for the launch all put together. I have, my logo, my packaging, my thank you cards, have all the business stuff taken care of. So legally registered, have the EIN, LLC, all that good stuff. All of that is taken care of. But I've just been dragging my feet, because every time it's okay, I'm going to launch this month. I find something new to be oh wait, that's not, I need to readjust so I can do this. I just want it to be perfect. And one thing that I've had to tell myself is that especially in something that I've never done before, there's no such thing as perfection. I will learn as I go, and I'll be able to adjust as I move forward. So yes, I will make some mistakes, praying that none of them are super costly, but I'll get it together. You learn, I'll learn as I go. So now I have to get product photos, put up the website, and get like shipping materials, and then everything will be done. Like I said, have inventory ready for the first launch, got packaging, got thank you cards, business cards, got all that stuff together. Just need to do some promo as far as letting people know that the launch is going to happen. Product photos to put on the website, putting the website up, and getting shipping materials because I don't have like boxes or bubble mailers. I want to get a thermal printer for the order slips and all that good stuff. So that's that. But it will be done in the first quarter. And then the last thing that I want to do is publish my book. And I have been writing since I was 12. I'm now 26. And I wrote my first novel at 14, completed. And I wrote my second novel, 19, completed. And the second novel is the one that I intend to publish first. But it was just a matter of like, since I started writing so young, like reading back on my old work, it like you could obviously tell that I was a kid writing. And I don't know, that just kind of made me a little insecure about publishing my writing. But I've always wanted to do it. Like I've always had dreams of being an author because I love reading, I love writing, I love everything about turning a page. And you know, I know that I'm ready. I'm as ready as I'm gonna get with this thing. So yeah, those are my 4 goals for the first quarter, which consists of January 1st to March 31st. I'm pretty sure that's 31st. Yeah, March 31st. And that's the goal here, is to post consistently, move out, launch GS Cosmetics, and publish my book. So at the end of the month, however it comes, maybe at the beginning of the second quarter, I will do a video that kind of assesses like if I met the goals that I set for the first quarter or not, and then also introduce the goals that I intend to accomplish for the second quarter. So I am at my mama's house. I need to get my stuff out of the car. I don't know, is it me, or is having a laundry room in-house an overrated experience? Because I feel like the laundromat was the greatest thing ever created, where you got like 16 washers and dryers and you can do all your full loads of laundry at one time, so you done in like an hour. I wasn't going to include this in the video because I ended up not going with this lip gloss, but I figured since I did it, I might as well show it. Also, in case anybody was wondering, no, I am not with child. I'm just fat. Okay, so I swear, like the little, my grandma call them skin tags, but the little moles, so they should be popping up all over the place the older I get. Because I swear, this was not there yesterday. And I don't care what nobody says. Like, well, maybe it was, and I just haven't been paying attention, because that's valid too. Because I have the attention span of a 3-year-old. And speaking of the attention span of a 3-year-old, this is not what this is supposed to be about. Okay, so I realized in editing that I did not do an outro for this video. That day, I really didn't do much else. I just, what did I do? Oh, I think my mama came home and we chopped it up for a little bit. She's going on a cruise. So I approved some of her outfits and we went over some stuff because she's a bartender and I'm going to start helping her. So she has some cocktail recipes that I'm going to study and we're going to start testing me on it because I don't want to be at an event not knowing what I'm doing. And then I packed up my car and I came home and I think I like went to sleep within like 30 minutes to get home. So yeah, I really do nothing else that night. But yeah, so thank you for coming to see the chaos that is me. But actually that day was pretty mundane. Like I think my commentary was more chaotic than anything. But yeah, so thank you for watching this video. Come back for more. I will be posting some beauty content on Friday. I think you're gonna like it. It's me turning my little sister into me essentially. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, thank you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.